Welcome back to my channel. This is Lolly. I'm here after going to the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo in Denver, Colorado in 2019. So I'm here to talk about the classes that I took. I took one other class. Actually, this is things that I made while I was there, not just classes. So I took one other class, which I will give you the link to that down below. And I needed that one to be a separate video. Okay, so another class that I took was the Elizabeth Craft Designs called Let's Plan on it. And this is just some extra papers from the class that I ended up not using. So what we got was, we got one of the planners. And this one is, there are Filofaxes that look like this as well, with the rings sticking out. This one, I can't remember what it's called, Cocoa or something like that. Can't remember, but it is instead of being glossy, it's a nice smooth surface. Let's open this up. And so what we did, I love the colors of this, and there's a slot here, by the way, that pulls out. I'll show you the back of it. It's got a pen loop and a pocket. So she has dies, and wouldn't you know, I put my die set away. I will go get it. So she had pre-cut these papers for us. So these are, I think they may be just mixed media paper. So there's one, this, and this. So she gave us those pre-cut, pre-punched, and let us play around with mixed media to create the pages for our planner. I love this layout because I love purple and plum. Isn't that pretty? So I was really fascinated. Let me go get the die set. So we were given this and the die set in the class, and I think it was really well worth it. Okay, this is the die set that we received. So it is this first page you see here with the tab. And of course, if you make this, you could flip it around the other way and you have a tab down here. It's got another tab, this little bracket. This says yes, today, love this. 2 frames here. Another tab, and I love this because it looks like a tray of donuts, but if you run this through your die cutting machine once and you get 6 of the hole reinforcers. She gave us some that were different sizes, as you can see here. And so when you cut them out in your cardstock or whatever, you can color them as I did here with the inks. And then we stamped all over this. Really loving this. She had some amazing planners that she had filled out. They were gorgeous, and she had one of these, this exact cover that someone had painted for her, and it was very stunning, very impressive. Okay, so I love that class, and I think it was really well worth it. One of the things that we made at the Mega Make and Take was from Stamplistic, which was using their stamps where you cut apart the different layers. I'll give you a link to that down below because I went back and did a make and take in their booth for this. Now, some make and takes at the booths are free and some cost. This is one that cost, and I think it was around $4. But given the supplies that you use and that they're real Swarovski crystals and just a lot of labor-intensive work on this, I think it was really great that that they had that make and take. I love it. I also bought a couple more stamps up from there, and I decided to play around with colored paper. And now I didn't bring that much cardstock with me, other than white and black, so these are the only colors I had because they came in a kit. I probably wouldn't have chosen that yellow, but again, I needed another color, and that's all that I had with me. So you can see what a difference it is to depending on what paper you use. So I made this at the Make and Take, and I made this at my desk. And I took this class here, which was also by Stamplistic, but it's called Wax, Fax, and Card Creating. So let me get this out. So they had these pictures here, and he gave step-by-step instructions, and he explained all about the waxes and different techniques. This is on a white paper. So this is when you use the waxes on white paper. There's a much different effect than when you use it on black paper. Look at this. This is my favorite. I love how that makes it look like vintage metal. So I was really excited about this. This was a technique we were working on. I wasn't really thrilled with putting the purple and the red on over the golds, but this really came out well. And then when I went to their booth later, he demoed basically doing the same thing as this, getting all your colors on, buffing it, and then just taking one of the blending foam pads like this, lightly in one of the gold colors, and just gently rubbing it side to side to accent all the raised areas. So it's a completely different look. So he made this one at the booth. And what they gave us in class was one of the jars. So this is Gilder's Paste Wax is what it's called. I got the sandalwood. He had a box. We got to pick out which one we wanted. It barely takes any at all. So you could see that it would last a long time. And he showed examples of using this on wood and on plastic, and just some really great ideas, I thought, that he shared with us. Okay, and this was a make and take at Clear Scraps. Very cute. They taught someone how to put this together really quick. She just learned that day. She had never done chalk painting before, so she kind of got her layers mixed up. She said to paint it brown, then put a layer of wax, and then put the off-white paint on top. You don't put the paint on top of the wax. You put the wax on top of the paint. But anyway, it was very cute. Very adorable. And this was not a make and take. It was a take and make. And so you could pay, it was $5 for this at Do Dilly Designs. And it was just all the pieces you needed just to glue together to make this. 10 things I love about you. And then there's for your list of 10 things. I thought it was really cute. And I think it would also look really cute with the Disney theme things I've been doing because of the colors. So that was also a make and take, or take and make. This was a make and take at Craft Fancy. It was, let me zoom in here. I have done them before, but I wanted to bring my friend over there and show her what they have. So I just thought these puppies were so cute. Okay, so that I didn't put that in a pendant yet, but I do have pendants. The other class that I took was, if I can get this open, Nicole Peterson's Zig Clean Color Real Brush Marker Coloring Class. I thought it was interesting and did learn some new techniques and things that I didn't realize. And she only uses not watercolor paper as I had done in a video that I did recently, but she uses Bristol vellum paper. And so we did 2 colors. We did the 2 colors of markers, 3 colors of markers, and then 5 colors of markers. And you can see the difference here. This is very vibrant. The stamp set they gave us was Picket Fence Studios, and this is a Lily coloring class. She gave us 5 of the Zig markers. However, we would not be able to finish these cards without, and keep the flowers the same without using the 3 markers that we also borrowed from her in class. So I went back to their shop and I bought those 3 markers, and I got this yellow that I like better than the yellow that came in our kit. So, and then they gave us the black cardstock and the, I guess it's called Houndstooth right there, so that we could finish the cards and make them into greeting cards like that. So, really good class. And some of these stores, or when they do, companies, when they do a class like this, they also give you a discount in their store because you have taken their class, and theirs, I think, was 10% off. So another project that I worked on in my own time was this, and I'll tell you what the significance of this is. I had been thinking about 6-inch paper pads and how I have a lot of them. I don't know about you, but I have a lot of 6-inch paper pads. And I was thinking I wanted to do a way of making a quick mini album out of a 6-inch paper pad. And so this is basically the prototype for what I'm going to be doing with the December Daily this year. So this is the paper pad that I used, that I brought from home, and it is Pink Paisley C'est La Vie. And a lot of people have this because, I don't know, I got it at $3 at Hobby Lobby. I think that's where it was. It was clearance. So I'm going to do a quick flip through. This is cardboard like a cereal box. And like I said, this was my prototype. And when we do this for the December Daily, this cover will come up to about here instead of where it is right now. The tabs won't stick as far out. It's not, it's actually a 6 by 5 1/4. I think I'll make it 6 by 5 1/2. So, on the cover anyway. Okay, so that's the paper pad. I've got a pocket here, tabs here, and you will find, pocket. I want you to see these corners here, right there. That is the Weir Memory Keepers tab punch board. Pocket. Tab punch board. I have a pocket here. I have a belly band there, tuck spot, and then I have a pocket. Short card. Flip open here. I love doing this with the tab punch board. So if you don't have one, now might be the time to invest in it, and see how it did this too for this little tab here. Pocket. This is a pocket too, right here. And I have the tab punch board across the top here. Another pocket there. Double pocket here and here. And again, all with one 6-inch paper pad, and it is pretty quick. So it's just going back and embellishing, you know, as much as you want that makes a difference as to what yours is going to look like. And there's the back pocket right there. I love the paper. Was really happy to get this done so quickly. And this is just something I had in my stash. So if you are interested in doing the December Daily, I am going to be doing another video explaining more fully how to prepare for the December Daily. I will show this again in that video, and I will show the paper pad that I am going to be using for my December Daily, and I'll also be showing how to get that pad. Okay, I made one other thing while I was there, and I will need to do that in a separate video as well. So those were the things that I made while I was there, and I remember that there was another make and take that I did. I'm looking for it. Anyway, I can't find it, and I had organized everything according to whether I bought it, whether it was free, or whether it was something I worked on in class. I can't find that last make and take. If I find it, I'll show it in a different video. Thank you for watching.